Shabbat Shalom and Moedim L'Simcha, and an early Chag Sameach. It's Rav Nadav. I just wanted to catch up with you about some things that have been going on and are coming up, so you hear it directly from me, and we can get excited for them together. First of all, thank you for High Holy Day services. They were very meaningful for me and my family to be together with community in all kinds of different ways. And highlights from the High Holy Days are right at the top of the Beth Israel homepage. We have different parts, sermons, Superintendent Jenny Swift's special prayer, President Deborah Ball's Kol Nidre address. We have all kinds of things on the Beth Israel homepage from segments of High Holy Days that you can go back to, touch base with. Moving forward, I want to tell you that in addition to services on Shabbat, this coming Sunday is our Sukkah Hop. And then this coming Sunday evening, special minyan time of 6 p.m. because it's Erev Shemin Yatzeret. Monday morning, Shemin Yatzeret services, including Yizkor, and then Monday at 6 p.m., an amazing Simchat Torah, one of my favorite holidays, and we do it right at Beth Israel. We're going to have a full band 6 p.m. Monday evening, that is Simchat Torah, Tuesday the 17th, and we'll be dancing. There'll be prizes for children who do hakafot with me. They're going to be good. They're going to be happy they came. It's going to be a real celebration of Torah. It's just joyous and great. Join me live by Zoom or by streaming. You'll be lucky to even hear something or see something correctly. It's just too much of a live experience. I hope you'll feel comfortable. Join us Monday evening, 6 p.m., Beth Israel Congregation, Simchat Torah. And then Tuesday morning, we'll have our longstanding custom of a pancake breakfast and our morning Simchat Torah, which is a simpler event, but really, really warm, traditional fun, and with the pancake breakfast. And that's just coming up in the next few days. Then when we get to this coming Friday, we're going to have a Kabbalat Shabbat service a week from today, celebrating Art Schumann, including so many of his family are coming in, his Mary's family, and they're treating us to heavy hors d'oeuvres and after services, and I hope you'll join us then. The very next morning, the 22nd of October, we'll be celebrating Rita Gilman, and so many of her family are coming in and friends. We'll honor her on the Bima and enjoy her Torah reading and celebrating her. That's on October 22nd, Rita Gilman Honorary Shabbat. Please come. That Sunday, the 23rd, Minyan moves to 5 p.m. to follow the sun on Sunday, our Zoom Sunday Minyan, so don't forget that. And then coming up the very week later, Friday night, Human Rights Shabbat. Yelena Limbersky will be coming and reading from her incredibly well-reviewed new book. She, of course, grew up here in Ann Arbor. She and her mother part of the settlement that so many Beth Israel members did, along with other members of the community here, in settling Russian and Soviet refugees. And she's written extensively about it. She'll be presenting her book about what it was like growing up in the Soviet Union. And that's Human Rights Shabbat, October 28th at 6 p.m. The very next morning is one of our Serenity Shabbats, in which the themes I mentioned on Rosh Hashanah, just themes of the integration of 12-step as well as Jewish themes, are subtly and beautifully integrated into the service. But in other ways, it's a normal traditional service. And coming up in November, Simon and Garfunkel Shabbat. Mark your calendars for November 18th. And in future messages, I'll share with you classes that I will be planning, the ones I mentioned on Yom Kippur morning. Once we get them scheduled, I will let you know them. In addition, we're going to have I'll announce starting at the very end of December, an occasional Friday night Zoom only from your dinner table Shabbat service, where we all are Zooming from our Shabbat tables, a little bit like we did on the pandemic, and interacting in that special way. Coming up in December, we also have Illuminate, we'll have a Camp Shabbat, and you'll hear about all that stuff in the future. Thanks for taking a few moments to hear so much of what's going on in Beth Israel. We're very busy. Everything can be found on the Beth Israel Congregation website, Beth Israel Congregation from strength to strength. Moedim L'Simcha, maybe there be sunlight in your sukkah.